look like you're looking down into the camera, like you were doing before. Yeah. That's sick. You study all week. By the time you get to Saturday after your meetings, and you get into a different city, you kind of just want to get away, just get your mind off football for a while, and by the time you put in all that work, you should feel like you're ready for it, and then, get ready for Sunday. So it's kind of like a getaway, something just to get your mind off some things. I need one in the city too. Yeah, just a whip out. We were trying to get it straight. We need 2 cameras as a whip out. Yeah, because you have to have it in the moment. Right when I knew I was gonna get drafted, the first thing I did, I got a passport. That was like a must. I guess I've always had that itch to kind of like travel the world, see the world. And then I think the first country I hit with that camera was Italy. That was the first time I actually had a camera with me. Went and checked out spots, and just took a lot of pictures. The skyline, New York City, Statue of Liberty, as you see right here. Got a lot of guys come to, and so it's one of those places that I never seen in person. So it's good to actually step foot here, where a lot of guys have been and took not a lot like dope pictures, and just try to get as many good ones of me as I can. Places like New York, it's not really too hard to find some spots. I mean, it's kind of very photo friendly and whatnot. But places like Cleveland, I actually got lucky on the way in the bus ride, found an abandoned warehouse. Had all the graffiti and all that, so it looked pretty sick, and ended up catching that. He has a nice like zoom lens that goes really, 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 really far, which I don't have my hands on yet, so he can catch a cool one of them even that far away. Sharice definitely, he's very into it, which is good, and he's pushed me even to get better lenses, better cameras, because he's getting it too. I'm like, well, shoot, I want to get a better one, and so it's good having somebody who's very interested in it too. We got both sides. Hopefully we can get Levine in it. Photography. We all, locker room, everybody's cool with each other, but sometimes off the field, a lot of guys don't get to connect with each other, so it's cool to just like get out of that atmosphere, out of the locker room, and just do something that everybody likes. That's exactly it. See, look at you. Look at the kid.
My first try. This is my first try.
He's like, I need to get the blur. And yeah, exactly.
You see what I'm saying? The man ain't good as Will yet, but I think I found me a hobby, man.
Something that, I'm not the greatest at, but it intrigues me. Like, you want to be great. I want to be, really good. And so when you're at that moment, it's actually a fun moment. It's just trying to get better and getting better and getting better. And, it makes you just see the world different when you're looking through a lens. And it forces you to just look, period. Instead of down at your phones and whatnot, you got your buddies and we're just looking around. Just eyes everywhere, eyes wide open, and just trying to, take pics of whatever we see.